Blue Jays 2-1. The Chicago White Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-0. The Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. The Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-5. The A's held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. The Dodgers put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 12-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Marlins took down the Nationals in Washington 3-1. The New York Mets hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Padres 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies got 18 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 14-10. The Cubbies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-3. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they got a road win against Arizona 3-0.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's leading the team in on-base percentage and runs scored. He's the one setting the table, which really means he's the catalyst of the ball club. Without him, they would probably have a whole different offense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Peter Alonso. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the Clark Schmidt, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game.
Way to go.
I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And now we'll look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Mercer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Full count, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Matt Feedy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers come up empty in the 1st. We've played an inning at Comerica Park with no score. Giancarlo Stanton now is past meetings with Samardzija. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The catcher.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
A bouncer to the left side. Mercer has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is it.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Ford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right. Number 18 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hal Park. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And it's fouled away. Park has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Brett Gardner now. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez up the middle, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Stepping up.
Leading up for the Tigers, the catcher, Jake Rogers. 4-4, take the base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in it.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding forward 18. Now, number 18. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tigers get into the
leading off for the Yankees. The Gary Sanchez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Beatty. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the third.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. The next 1-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees nothing. At the plate, Hal Hart. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting. Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And that misses, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left field. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Judge over at second. Alonso at first. 2 out in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Bullet back up the middle. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the striding in. Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Baseman, Kike Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Settling in now, Hal Hart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now time is called for and granted.
That's ball 4.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Luke
Voit will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 47, Luke Voit.
down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. One run is scored. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Beede is over to take a look at it. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Stepping into the box, Peter Alonso. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It's stretch time. Luke Voigt will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Peter Alonso will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Number 39, Mike Tauchman.
Davis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64, Davis Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
high in the air out to center field. Tauchman is right there, one down.
The catcher, number
Digging
34.
in, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Garcia is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jake.
The center fielder, number 4.
Next for the Tigers, Jordy Mercer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Maben on third with 2 out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front, 4-3. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Play ball. Number 46.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ford.
He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fouled off. Farmer, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez ranges to his right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera.
It
was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. but foul. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tauchman comes on now, and he has it one down. Ready once again, Matt Beatty.
Play ball.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail it here 4-3. Stepping in, Hal Hart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Number 18 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the 17.
Stepping into the box, Mike Tauchman. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Voit at second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hang on to a 1. Digging in now, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The right fielder, number 18.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Chapman 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Jake Rogers. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Fouled away. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is. And
it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Clark Schmidt takes the win on the mound.